Hello everyone, and welcome to the Wasabi Aquarium channel. In this video, I'll share the secrets to removing the unsightly protein film. Let's jump right into it. This is a trending query from most of our awesome viewers. This video has been long in planning, so I really hope this helps you. We've heard you loud and clear. To kick things off, I'll show an example of thick surface protein film. I've experienced this firsthand, keeping in mind the amount of surface film varies. Over to this aquarium. As you can see, by looking bottom up, you can clearly see the severity of the protein film. Similar to an oil slick, it binds floating matter at the surface. The oxygen bubbles released from the plants in photosynthesis accumulates at the surface film. Yeah, okay, but why won't the bubbles actually pop? When the bubbles rise and there is no surface agitation, the bubbles get trapped and can't release into the atmosphere. I personally think it's quite mesmerizing to look at. However, this is a severe issue, more than being an eyesore. I intentionally prepared this environment to the point where the oil slick appeared. I was finally able to make this video. Not to worry, you can easily resolve this problem and prevent it from happening in future. This video will definitely resolve your protein slick issues, as there have been a number of customers asking about the same issue. So I'll show you some tips and tricks to help you out. I had about 50 individuals ask for help and have successfully helped them all. So this video has proven methods. There are various theories on the root causes of protein slicks. Some say that the protein slicks is caused by insufficient beneficial bacteria in the aquarium. The reality is that's not the true root cause. Okay, so where does protein come from then? The easiest and most obvious contributing factor is the fish food you put into your tank. Fish food has lots of protein, specially formulated to supplement the diet. So, if you feed large amount of foods, the uneaten portions will fly around the tank and eventually leach out to the water column. And this ultimately causes protein slicks to occur on the surface of your aquarium. The next contributing factor is the amount of livestock in your tank. The more fish you have, the more byproducts they will excrete, resulting in a high protein concentration. Didn't see that coming as a contributing factor, right? The amount of fish will directly correlate to how much protein is produced. So if you have amano shrimps or snails, they should help with the excess protein issues. These types of critters will help reduce the proteins and the other gunk found in your tank. Please keep this in mind. I'll talk about beneficial bacteria in depth in future videos. But for now, I will lightly touch on beneficial bacteria. Over time, there should be an insanely high number of beneficial bacteria in your aquarium. Some dormant, some active, all of which keep your aquarium's ecosystem alive. Some might think that beneficial bacteria's growth is exponential. However, these volumes dwindle if your aquarium's condition is not optimal. Yes, like everything in your aquarium, beneficial bacteria numbers also fluctuate. So, if fluctuations are so dramatic, then an imbalance occurs and bad bacteria takes over. Unless you recognize these fluctuations and immediately take action, it may cause havoc upon your aquarium. Keep in mind that the overall visuals of your aquarium are telltale signs of something is wrong. For example, protein slicks. How do we balance the bacteria colony then? This is an indirect question to prevent killing of the beneficial bacteria. Have a look at your oxygen levels in your aquarium. Do you have enough surface vegetation? Do you have an air stone? Beneficial bacteria need oxygen to thrive. However, there are a few other environmental factors, such as water temperature, which will limit the amount of oxygen to be dissolved. In these cases, your beneficial bacteria will dwindle. As you can see, oxygen is as important as CO2. I've covered various ways to improve the occurrence of protein slicks by making simple environmental changes to your aquarium. As I mentioned just now, a great place to start is to eyeball how much fish you have. The higher the fish numbers, the faster the water will soil. So, if you adjust the number of fish in accordance to your tank's actual water volume, then it's a good start. You'll also reduce the amount of food going in. Increases in water temperature due to weather conditions decreases the oxygen being effectively dissolved in your aquarium. I was asked about water temperature fluctuations recently and how oxygen is affected. The aquarium appears to be fine for most of the year, but suddenly, at the beginning of autumn, we start to see issues. When transitioning from summer to autumn, the differences in temperature during the day and the ambient temperatures in the room will shock the aquarium. Well, if it's colder, you'll need to use a heater to maintain the optimal temperature. So it's really important to think about temperature, or else you'll find yourself in a bit of a pickle. Focus a little on nurturing your beneficial bacteria. That way, you got part of the fundamental solution. Also think about what happens to the plants when the aquarium lights are off. Photosynthesis stops. When this happens, the CO2 initially consumed by the plants will be released. Without aeration, this will cause sudden changes to the water conditions. Sudden changes in the water conditions will result in protein slicks to occur. I think you're all hoping for a detailed solution on aquarium protein slicks. Unfortunately, this video is far too long, so I'll split them up into a few episodes. I have them planned for release soon, so keep your eyes peeled. As usual, if you find this video useful, I would gladly appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe to the Wasabi Aquarium channel. It takes a lot of time and effort, and your acknowledgement means a lot. So, I'll end the video here. Keep your eyes peeled for the second part. Thank you for watching.